Alright my friends, what is up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we'll be taking a look at my top 10 favorite maps in Garry's Mod currently. Now big disclaimer guys, this is my opinion of what I think are the top 10 best maps in Garry's Mod. And if you guys disagree, please let me know down in the comments what you would have changed or what maps you would have liked to see in the video. But with that out of the way my friends, let's get on to number 10. Number 10 is GPK Free City. So this is in my opinion a really beautiful map. It's got the perfect mirror's edge aesthetic. It has the nice simplistic design, but it still has a lot of the cool aspects of the game, and that is the parkour. So if you guys have a really cool parkour mod that you want to test out and you don't want anything too snazzy or too crazy, this is definitely a map for you. It has a bunch of cool rooftops you can jump across onto other buildings. It has that nice, again, simplistic white design with like key elements like the reds and the oranges really sticking out. And it's quite an awesome map to test out a lot of these things, and you don't even have to use parkour. It can just be a map where you just do other mods on. But this map I think is one of my favorites because it just stands out upon all the plethora of different Garry's Mod maps. And it's just a beautiful map, but nothing too crazy, which is why it's number 10. Alright my friends, on to number 9. We have Abstraction. So there's a lot of versions of this map. I chose Abstraction Extended Sunset because I think this is the most beautiful and amazing version of this map. But there's other versions if you don't like the sunset. But pretty much Abstraction is a crazy, weird, abstract map. Again, very simplistic but also beautiful, just like the last map we looked at. And this map is very versatile. You can do a lot of things on this map. You don't have to just explore or just use it for like modeling or just taking pictures. This map is well suited for anything that you guys would want to try out. And I think it's a very beautiful map, so if you guys want to check this map out, I highly recommend it. There's not really a whole lot to the map though, but that's why it's my number 9, and I recommend you guys check it out. Abstraction. On to number 8 guys, we're going back into the parkour scene with Gmod Parkour, and this is such an amazing map. It has a huge variety of things to do. It's quite a massive map. It's similar to GPK except way more detailed, but not as simplistic and beautiful, I guess depending on who you are. But there's a bunch of cool things in this map. You can jump across different buildings, you can slide down tubes, you can jump over vents. This is pretty much the quintessential parkour map. If you guys want to test out, again, any of your parkour mods, this is the one I'd recommend to do it. And it has a bunch of stuff for you guys to discover if you guys want to explore it more, and it's a really cool map. Besides the parkour aspect though, a lot of people might not be interested in this map, which is why it's my number 8 because it only really appeals to parkour. On to number 7 my friends, we have the Brook Asylum. Now this map took my breath away when I first played on it. There's very few maps in Garry's Mod that I play, and it makes me flabbergasted how beautiful it is. And this is one of those maps my friends, with the overgrowing foliage slowly taking over the map and just consuming the structure. You have this abandoned left to rot building just sitting there for you to explore and for you to do whatever you want with it. And with the different uses of lighting and shading, it adds to make a very beautiful map. A map I would definitely recommend you guys check out if you want to test out some of your graphic mods or just to take screenshots and model some of your ragdolls if you want. This is a beautiful map to do so. On to number 6, my friends, we have Green Hill Zone version 2. So, if you guys don't know, I'm a huge Sonic fan, and if you're a huge Sonic fan, you can't go wrong with Green Hill. Green Hill, guys, we grew up with this map. This is what introduced us to Sonic for a lot of us, and it translates into Garry's Mod very well. And the thing about this map that makes it so cool, I think, you get the perfect aesthetic, it looks just like it's from the games, there's loop-de-loops, there's a bunch of cool speedways to run across, and it's a very expansive map, so you don't only need to just explore it in a Sonic sense. You can use this map for anything, for building, again for screenshots, for posing. It really has a use for everything, and it's big enough to really take anything you'd want to throw at it. Besides that though, it is a pretty empty map and not a whole lot going for it besides the fact that it's awesome and that it's Sonic, but that is enough to put it at number 6. Alright guys, on to the last top 5 here. We have SCP-015 for number 5. So my buddy, he probably doesn't even know who I am, but I'm just calling my buddy because he's awesome and he makes cool maps. He makes a bunch of awesome SCP maps, and I've played through all of them and I've recorded all of them, but probably my favorite is SCP-015. You get thrown into this creepy, bizarre area with tubing and pipes made out of what seems to be flesh, and as you explore this map deeper, you start to wonder and realize how expansive it is. And then once you start really digging deeper, you find a bunch of secrets and some hidden creepy mysteries that you probably wouldn't have wanted to find out once you do. But going along with that, guys, it really is an amazing map, and in my opinion, the best of the SCP maps he's made. It was hard to choose one out of all of them, but this was the one I would pick out of all of them as my favorite. Moving on to number 4, we have Horror Church. So guys, my favorite maps are the ones with hidden secrets and mysteries within it, and this map has plenty of those, with a bunch of little spooky things hidden within, and even some interactive elements thrown in there as well. You can take a few friends with you guys and go explore this map, and I guarantee you will all discover something different and new as you go through, even multiple times. You may even discover that there's things you never even knew were in there the first time around. And there's quite a few versions of this map, but the one I recommend is the free roaming horror version, because that's the one with all the crazy cool things, the jump scares, the secrets, the creepy hidden rooms. It has everything you'd ever want. At least for me. But that makes it a number 4 for me, guys. Moving on now to number 3. Alright guys, number 3 is Paranoia. So my friend Shadgrimgrvy made 3 amazing abstract maps. And to start it off, it's Paranoia. And it was hard to choose between this and Insomnia. But honestly guys, this is the one you'll be discovering the first, because it's kind of a story kind of series. So you go through the first map and then in the second and third, and this is the first one you go through. There's a bunch of crazy abstract and just weird architecture all around, some really cool puzzles, and just the art style is amazing. I love abstract maps, and this map has a bunch of crazy twists and turns and a bunch of things that will just make you scratch your head once you see them. And that, my friends, is what makes it number 3 on my list. On to number 2, guys. Sticking with the abstract theme, we have Zuhhh with 3 H's. Now, Nipper and his crew made a bunch of these abstract maps way back in the day for Counter-Strike, and someone brought them over to Garry's Mod, guys, and I love that they did, because when I discovered these maps, I just fell in love. I love everything abstract in Garry's Mod, and this is no exception. Zuhhh is my favorite of the abstract maps. It seems as though every room you go in has a different music track, has a different theme with all the weird wacky colors and models. There's weird, disgusting, bizarre, odd, awesome, wacky, everything you can imagine in this map, all mixed into one. And it is a joy to explore and find out all the hidden secrets in this map, because there's plenty. But with that out of the way, guys, abstract included, Zuhhh is my favorite of those types of maps. Now, my friends, we conclude this video with my number 1, and that is Garry's Mall. So you're probably thinking to yourself, why is a mall number 1? What? But please, guys, let me explain. Garry's Mall is a collaborative effort between a bunch of awesome Garry's Mod map makers with different artistic tastes and styles, and they came together to create their own miniature store within the mall, and that alone makes this awesome, because when you go into this mall, every single store has its own style and flair because it's made by a different person, and just exploring all these different stores is really fun. But something else is this map has an even deeper secret. There's a secret room that you have to access, which I won't spoil it, but there's even a little bit of a story going on here, and there's other little secrets hidden around, and all these cool crazy knickknacks. So guys, when you play this, let me know what you find in the map, because you might have even found something that I've never seen before. But it is an amazing map to explore, and you guys know how much I love these mystery maps. So with that out of the way, guys, that will conclude my top 10. Please let me know what you thought of this video, and if you agreed or disagreed with it, please let me know in the comment section what you would change, or if you just want to say something like, hey. If you guys did like this video, please leave a like, and if you want to subscribe to see more videos like this, you can do so by clicking that subscribe button, and if you want to click that bell to get notifications every time I do an upload, you can go ahead and do that as well. But with that out of the way, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and until next time, farewell.